so today we're going to talk about the proper clothing to wear when sailing. First off, we're going to talk about what to wear in warm weather when sailing. You're probably, for your torso, going to want to wear a t-shirt or a quick dry shirt. So an example of this would be a shirt like this. It's quick dry, will not retain a lot of water, and you won't be very cold in it. A t-shirt like this is okay, just not as recommended as it is made of cotton. It will retain water, and you will be cold in it if it gets wet. For your legs, you're probably going to want to wear shorts or swim shorts. So shorts like these are, they'll again retain water because they're made of cotton. You'll be cold, and whereas if you're wearing something like this, they're quick dry, will not retain a lot of water, and you'll dry off quite quickly. Next, we're going to talk about what to wear in cold weather. So if it's cold and it's raining, you're probably going to want to wear a rain jacket, like something like this that's made up of Gore-Tex or something, so that the water will be kind of reflected off of it. It won't retain a lot of water, won't be very heavy, and it will dry off quite easily. Something like this is not as recommended, again, made of cotton, will retain water, you will be cold, and that can lead to hypothermia. Or you could wear a wetsuit. That's more for racing level. I wouldn't recommend you really buying one for White Sail 1 or 2, but it is very useful. It retains your body heat and you will be warm. And also for your legs when it's raining, quick dry pants. So maybe something like this, again, does not retain water, will dry off quite easily. You won't be cold for very long. And now also some little extra things about what to wear when sailing. So all clubs in Canada will require you to wear a PFD or a life jacket. The difference between a PFD and a life jacket is a PFD will not keep your head above water if you go unconscious. So I recommend you get a life jacket instead of a PFD. Also, if you want to get a whistle on your PFD or life jacket, so that if you capsize or injure yourself, it cannot wreck the boat, or in some kind of trouble, you can signal instructors. Now for shoes, something like this is not recommended, or in some clubs not even allowed, because your toes are exposed. If you stub your toe or damage your foot, you'll probably break your toes because they're easily exposed. Whereas, opposed to something like Crocs, which are amazing because they float, your toes are protected, and they do dry off very quickly. They don't retain any water because they're made of rubber. And lastly, for your feet, something like these. They're okay, but not really recommended, because they will retain water. Your toes are not exposed, but again, they will stay heavy and they will get wet. Something like wet shoes is better if you really want to have full, proper, closed-toed shoes. And also, just some other extra things about just heat and weather in general when you're just moving around, maybe not even sailing, is something like this. Obviously not good for sailing because it will retain water, but if it is a very cold day, something like this, wear it under your jeans and they will keep you quite warm. Again, not really recommended for sailing, just an extra little tip. Obviously, this probably the last thing you ever want to bring with you sailing. It will become very heavy. You will almost not be able to move. Obviously, for -15, very cold days. Obviously, again, not for sailing, just for colder days. And also for sun protection, something like a baseball cap is very good for sailing. It'll keep the sun off your face. You won't get burned as easily. We recommend these. Please bring one. Also, something like these sunglasses, very good. UV rays can damage your eyes. Even if it is a very cloudy day, try to bring sunglasses because you don't want to damage your eyes and be blind later in life because of it. And also, obviously, please bring sunscreen as well. It can damage your skin. You don't want to do that, so please bring sunscreen. And finally, we're going to do a little game. I'm going to give you a temperature and the weather for the day, and you tell me what kind of outfit, or at least 2 articles of clothing that you believe would be appropriate for that kind of weather. So it's a clear day, middle of summer, sun's out, it's 20 degrees. Give me 2 articles of clothing other than a life jacket that you think you should wear, Alex.
You said 20 degrees, correct?
Yeah.
So I would recommend a sun shirt or a quick dry shirt, as well as some swimming trunks.
Good, yep, that's a good answer. Again, these better than something cotton, don't retain water, you already know that. Say it's 15 degrees, slightly stormy, no lightning or anything, but it is, waves are coming over your boat, you'll get a little cold. Name me 2 articles of clothing that you think you should wear, Michael.
The raincoat and maybe quick dry pants.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Those are definitely something you want to wear, otherwise your legs will get cold and won't be very fun. And this isn't really so it's obviously too cold to go sailing at this point, but just for the sake of it and just so you know what to wear in the future, it's about 0 or slightly below 0. 2 articles of clothing that you think you should wear on that kind of day, Hannah.
Maybe the winter jacket and long johns under jeans.
Yep, that's good. Something I do notice is the winter jacket may, in some places, be a little bit too heavy. So it's not here, obviously, but maybe something a little bit in between both the Gore-Tex jacket and the heavy winter jacket would be something better for your upper body, but obviously one of those isn't here, so yes, I would say winter jacket. Are there any other questions about correct clothing to wear? Alright, I think that concludes our lesson on proper clothing to wear on sail.